a large destructive tornado and on the southwest side of Joplin. Notified, large tornado on the ground doing massive damage. Back up! I am! It's tearing up the entire city on the south side of Joplin right now. This is Jeff Petrovsky, and it's a massive tornado doing massive destruction.
This morning, the aftermath. Homes completely demolished, businesses wiped out, and the death toll still rising. The storm destroyed more than 2,000 buildings in this city, leaving miles of brick and wood where there were once homes, cars ripped apart and thrown on top of each other. At the heart of the destruction, the local hospital, St. John's Regional Medical Center, where the roof was torn off, hundreds of windows blown out, and officials were forced to evacuate more than 180 patients.
The roof was completely torn off. The tornado went right through.
Now the city of Joplin, Missouri rebuilds and remembers 1 year after it was leveled by a deadly twister.
When we went down there wasn't like a lot of work for us to do and stuff.
The church was like, "Who are you guys?" And we're like, "Well, we're Laconia Christian School here for a missions trip." We're like, "Oh, that's cool. Like, where are you staying?" And we're like, "We're staying here." And so it was like, wow, this is going to be a long week.
And then we saw our rooms, and those were interesting as well. Short little spaces and nice and tight with everybody. You really get to know people well.
For the first couple days of the trip, people felt kind of useless because we were doing small, meticulous tasks that didn't really require much labor. And Mr. Duba said, "Oh, I have these students and they're really capable of doing a lot of work, why don't we use them to the best of their ability?" And we really felt like we weren't being used. But then towards the end of the trip, we actually found some people in some homes that we could actually really help with. Some students went to a lady's house to build a swing set and a chicken coop. Others helped a blind man move in, and others even helped families who couldn't really do much, just clean their homes and talk with them and share their stories.
All right, well, we got this box trailer here, and it's pretty dirty. We had all the beds in there. We had to take them out, and the floor needs to be repainted. The idea is to get it so it can be a living space for a lot of people. Volunteers are going to be coming down to help clean up some stuff. So it doesn't have electricity right now. We got to get that working. It's got a hole in the side that we got to try to make a little bigger so we can fit the air conditioning in. That's the air conditioner right there. It's a little broken up and needs some love. Yeah, so we got all the beds out. We got it all swept. We're gonna have to scrub the floor. We got to get the paint off, repaint it, get the electricity going in the AC, put the beds back in, and got a couple of beds we're putting together over there.
Ben and we assembled a bunk bed together, and it was a fun experience. It's just like, I felt like it's just something that my people do anyways, and really, like, even if the bed is in America, it's still made by China in a sense, and I thought it was pretty funny.
Make sure you get some Tradewind tea. If you're ever down here and you're thirsty, this is the stuff right here. And they are paying me to say that, so.
I think it was the second day. We started digging trenches, and because we were building another trailer to house people over the summer because they were having like 3,000 workers come down. We were digging trenches to put in electrical wire to hook up ACs and give power to the trailer we were putting together. Well, that's actually what I did all week, is I helped hook up the trailer electrically into the building and into the box and all sorts of stuff, putting the conduit in and running the wire through. It's a good time with Mr. Hunter.
And I totally enjoyed working with him. He's a very nice guy, and he is very patient to a total amateur in electricity. But I learned a lot. I believe in the future, I'll definitely use what I learned in Missouri from Mr. Hunter in maybe a family that I'm going to have.
All right, well, we're here at this house in Joplin, Missouri. We got a playground, little play set we're trying to put together. It's like a swing set, slide deal, and it's made out of cedar. It smells pretty good. So we're just getting the pieces organized now. We're trying to get that set so we can put that together. We got a chicken coop over there that we're gonna move.
I worked on building a chicken coop at Billy, her name is Linda. Gab, Julie, and I worked on a chicken coop for about a day and a half. We have never built a chicken coop before, so it was a new experience, but we absolutely loved it, and Linda was so grateful that we built the chicken coop for her.
Seeing how none of us have ever built a chicken coop is interesting, trying to figure out how to do it. We had to kind of redo it because she didn't communicate what she wanted us to do, so we ended up making it one way, and then we had to kind of rebuild it a little bit, but it didn't take long. It was actually kind of fun. I liked it.
This house was completely destroyed and everything on it, so the house is up and everything, but now we're here. We get a chance to help out a little bit by putting up this play set for children, mother here, and fixing the chicken coop. And we're also going to put some shutters on the windows, so it'll be helpful, it'll be nice.
Hey guys, we're going out this way actually. Get a steak!
The day in the woods, there was a house rebuilt, and they said that we had to go out in the woods and pick up a bunch of rubble. And we were in the woods for about an hour and a half, and I accumulated 110 ticks.
Mom, I picked off like 7 in the past 10 seconds.
The big one. Those are the easy ones.
Oh my, that's a lot.
20 so far.
I've only had 2.
I found 20.
Hey guys, you guys want to trade?
You find another one?
Yep.
Catch them? Oh.
That's 76. And I didn't really sleep too well that night.
Okay, now we're going to take the truck and the SUV back with the cleaners because we're going to drop the furniture off very quickly, leave you guys there to clean it, and then we're going to come back and get another load of furniture. You'll clean that, we'll move the other furniture in.
Helped move the blind guy, CJ, into his home.
Unless you were here, unless you saw it, unless you smelled it, unless you touched it, you can listen to news media all day long. Television, newspaper, radio, whatever. People have no idea.
CJ was a chaplain at the hospital that got destroyed, and his house also got destroyed in the tornado. I personally didn't get to go see his house, but I heard it was just nothing was there. It was just a cement slab. Yeah, moving into his new house was really rewarding.
Playing in the worship band, we played Revelation song on Sunday morning, and that was a really neat experience for everyone in the band because we haven't had that kind of response before, you know, when we play in front of people. They were really into it, raising their hands and singing and dancing. Like, it is neat to be a part of, and when people respond that way, it makes us like get more into it, and it was really powerful, and you could definitely feel the Spirit moving, I think, when we did that song.
Go-karting is fun. Well, lately it's been really hard. I mean, I'm graduating and moving on to the next stage of my life. I'm so nervous. That's it.